Welcome back to Ride 360. Hey everyone, hope you're having an amazing day because today we're talking about something that sounds almost unreal but seriously exciting, the futuristic 2026 motorbike concept from Audi. Now you might be wondering, wait, Audi makes bikes now? Well, not exactly in the traditional sense, but when a brand known for luxury, performance, and cutting-edge technology decides to imagine what a motorcycle could look like in the near future, you just know it's going to be something special. And trust me, this machine isn't just about speed or style, it's about redefining what riding means. So picture this. You walk into a showroom and instead of the usual aggressive sport bike stance or bulky cruiser silhouette, you see a sleek, almost sci-fi looking machine glowing subtly under soft lighting. The first thing that hits you is the design. It looks like it rolled straight out of a futuristic movie set. Smooth body panels, almost seamless lines, and an aerodynamic profile that feels more like a wind tunnel sculpture than a traditional motorcycle. Audi's designers are famous for their minimalist yet bold styling philosophy, and that same DNA shines here. There are no unnecessary angles, no clutter, just clean, flowing surfaces that scream precision engineering. And let's talk about the lighting because Audi has always been a pioneer when it comes to lighting technology. On this bike, the lighting system isn't just functional, it's a design statement. Ultra-thin adaptive LED strips wrap around the frame and front fascia, changing brightness automatically depending on road conditions. At night, it doesn't just illuminate the road, it creates a futuristic signature glow that makes the bike instantly recognizable from a distance. Imagine cruising down a dark highway and your bike looks like a streak of light slicing through the night. That's the kind of presence we're talking about. Now moving on to performance, because let's be honest, looks alone don't make a great motorcycle. The 2026 Audi Motorbike concept is rumored to be fully electric, and that's where things get really interesting. Electric powertrains have already transformed cars, but on a motorcycle they unlock a whole new level of thrill. Instant torque means the moment you twist the throttle, the bike launches forward with smooth, silent force. No gear shifts, no lag, just pure acceleration. Riders who've experienced electric bikes often say it feels like being pulled forward by an invisible force rather than pushed by an engine, and if Audi brings their performance engineering into this space, we could be looking at one of the quickest bikes ever imagined. Range anxiety, that's something Audi's engineers are reportedly tackling with advanced battery tech. The concept suggests a high-density solid-state battery system capable of delivering long riding distances while staying lightweight. And since weight distribution is everything on a motorcycle, the battery pack is placed low and central in the chassis to improve stability and handling. That means sharper cornering, better balance, and a ride that feels planted even at high speeds. Speaking of handling, the suspension setup is expected to be electronically adaptive. Instead of manually adjusting stiffness, sensors continuously monitor road conditions, rider posture, and speed, then instantly tweak suspension settings. Hit a rough patch of road, the bike softens the suspension automatically. Lean into a fast corner, it stiffens up for maximum control. It's like having a professional race engineer adjusting your bike in real time while you ride. And then there's the cockpit, or maybe we should call it the command center. Traditional analog gauges are gone. In their place is a fully digital curved display integrated seamlessly into the handlebar area. This screen shows speed, battery level, navigation, ride modes, and even live diagnostics. But here's the coolest part: augmented reality integration. Instead of glancing down, key information can be projected onto a smart visor or helmet display, letting you keep your eyes on the road while still seeing navigation arrows or hazard warnings. Safety is another area where this concept shines. Advanced rider assist systems are expected to play a big role. Think traction control that adapts to road grip in milliseconds, collision warning sensors that detect vehicles around you, and even a stability algorithm that subtly adjusts power delivery if it senses you're leaning too aggressively. These features don't take away the thrill of riding, they enhance confidence, especially for riders pushing their limits. Now let's talk about sound, or rather, the lack of traditional engine noise. Electric bikes are naturally quiet, but Audi understands that sound is part of the emotional experience of riding. So instead of fake engine noise, the concept includes a futuristic acoustic system that generates a subtle, dynamic tone based on speed and throttle input. It's not loud or artificial, more like a soft, futuristic hum that gives the rider sensory feedback while keeping the environment peaceful. Comfort hasn't been ignored either. The seat is ergonomically sculpted using memory foam layering and smart pressure distribution, designed to keep riders comfortable on long journeys. Heated grips, climate-adaptive seat temperature, and customizable riding positions make it just as suitable for city commuting as for weekend highway adventures. Even the foot pegs are adjustable electronically, allowing riders to fine-tune their posture with a tap on the display. One of the most exciting possibilities is connectivity. This bike is expected to sync with your smartphone and smart home devices. Imagine planning a route on your phone, and the moment you start the bike, the navigation is already loaded. Or your bike notifying you if someone tries to move it while parked. It could even integrate with traffic systems in smart cities, receiving updates about congestion or road hazards in real time. Charging is another area where innovation stands out. Instead of waiting hours, fast charge capability could bring the battery from low to 80% in under 30 minutes. Wireless charging compatibility is also rumored, meaning you could park over a charging pad and power up without plugging anything in. That's the kind of convenience that could make electric motorcycles far more practical for everyday riders. Of course, we can't ignore the emotional factor. Motorcycles aren't just transportation, they're passion machines. And Audi seems to understand that deeply. The concept isn't trying to replace the soul of riding, it's trying to evolve it. The thrill of acceleration, the sensation of leaning into a curve, the connection between rider and machine, all of that remains, just enhanced by technology. Another fascinating detail is the material choice. Lightweight carbon composites and recycled aerospace-grade alloys are expected to form much of the frame and body. This not only reduces weight but also increases strength and sustainability. It's a nod to the future where performance and environmental responsibility go hand in hand. And let's not forget customization. Riders love making their bikes unique, and this concept embraces that. Through a companion app, you could personalize lighting colors, display themes, sound profiles, and ride modes. It's like tailoring the bike's personality to match your own mood. Feeling relaxed? Switch to a calm ride mode with smooth throttle response. Want excitement? Activate Sport mode and unleash full power instantly. What really makes this concept fascinating is what it represents. It's not just a motorcycle, it's a glimpse into how premium automotive brands might shape the future of two-wheel mobility. If companies known for luxury cars start entering the motorcycle world, the level of technology, refinement, and design innovation could skyrocket. And that means riders everywhere benefit from smarter, safer, and more thrilling machines. Imagine pulling up somewhere on this bike. People wouldn't just glance at it, they'd stop and stare. The futuristic silhouette, the glowing lights, the silent yet powerful presence, it would feel less like arriving on a vehicle and more like arriving on a piece of the future. That's the magic of visionary design combined with advanced engineering. At the end of the day, whether or not this exact model hits production, concepts like this show us what's possible when creativity meets technology. They push boundaries, inspire new ideas, and set the stage for the next generation of motorcycles. And honestly, if this is the direction things are heading, the future of riding looks incredibly exciting. So if you love motorcycles, innovation, and futuristic machines that look like they belong in 2035 instead of today, this Imagine 2026 Audi Motorbike is definitely something to keep on your radar. Because if there's one thing we know about Audi, it's that when they set their minds to redefining mobility, they rarely do anything halfway. And if they ever decide to bring a bike like this to life, it could change the game for riders around the world.